Hi guys, uh we will showcase um today we will showcase Rengoku, Tengoku, Sengoku and the Ten Tails. So first is Rengoku. Um Rengoku is basically Rinnegan. There's paths in here. So the first path is this path, the Asura path. Basically what the Asura path is, it makes a guy and then it shoots missiles, and the missiles do good damage, I guess you could say that, but there's better paths, like for example human paths. So what the human path does, the human path basically grabs someone, it does damage and it takes their mode, from as much as I know. And let's go on to the next path. The next path is the animal path. So it's on cooldown right now. So meanwhile it's on cool. So the animal path basically what it does, it summons a giant animal, and if you go like this to someone, it does a ton of damage, and that's really OP. Next path is the predator path. So I'm not sure what the predator path does. I think it makes a shield around you, but we will see it right now. But I'm not sure what the predator path does yet. It's weird to say. Here, let's check it out. Look at this. I'm not sure. Absorption seal, I'm not sure what it does. I'm not sure if it absorbs any moves. I just not sure. The last path is the Naraka Path. So what the Naraka Path does, it summons a monster, the the king of, can't say the word, but once it does that, if you land on someone, it grabs them and it eats them. It uses their tongue as a arm and it eats them like that, and it deals a ton of damage. So now for the move. So the first move is Almighty Push, as you can see, and it does very good damage here. Let's see it again. The first move. Almighty Push. Here we go. Almighty Push. 2050, 4045. So that's really OP. So the next move is Almighty Pull. It does 47,000. My stats are max, by the way, so that's why it does so much. So now we will see the final move, Chibaku Tensei. It grabs someone and it deals a ton of damage when this guy really obviously doesn't grab a log because the logs, they can't be moved. So and look at the stats. So the first form stats, I mean it only has one form, but like the chi is 3000, the nin is 2400, the tai is 2500, the HP is 2600. So now it's time to go on to the next one, Tengoku. So let's see. Tengoku's this is what Tengoku's form looks like. Basically it's Tenseigan. So this is the first and the only C-spec. It's not like Rinnegan that has a lot. So it deals a ton of damage if you land all of them on your target, and that's kind of OP. Now let's look into the moves. This is basically a Rinnegan combined with Byakugan. I mean a Rasengan combined with Byakugan. It sounds like a Rasengan, and it kinda is, but even if you don't land it, it does damage, and it does the air punch move. Next one is just like the Ten Tails move. It sends a bunch of giant orbs to hit your enemy, and if you aim at them correctly, they will all follow him non-stop, like almost non-stop until they disappear eventually. The next move is a pretty nice laser, I guess you could say. So this laser, it does a ton of damage if you hit it all. It's really OP and pretty broken, but I guess you could say there's kind of better stuff out there, but this is really OP, and you can also fly with this. Now let's see the stats. 2400 chi, 2800 nin, 2600 taijutsu, 2300 HP. Now let's look at Sengoku. So Sengoku has two modes unlike the others. It's just red. Here you can see it for yourself. It's just like Red Tenseigan. but with different moves, and it has a second form with a Susanoo. So the first, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this, but look at this. With Tenseigan, it has this thing where if you hit someone, it does 3,000 damage with the little orbs like this. That's just clicks, but you have the form on though, and so that happens as well with this one. Look, check this out. But it doesn't happen with Rengoku. So let's see. The first C-spec. So the first C-spec, basically it launches like, you know how when Madara picks up when Madara make when would they make like giant Shibaku Tenseis up in the sky and then they send it down to people? Look, this is what it looks like. Just sends giant Shibaku Tenseis down. Now for the second one, look. The first one doesn't have a Q spec or anything, but now the second form. Basically, the second form you will have a giant lightning Susanoo, and the Q spec for the giant lightning Susanoo is this. And now let me show the C spec for the meteor shower is kind of gone, but now this is the C spec for the boom. It does a ton of damage. It's like Amaterasu and the lightning combined. It's so OP. Now I will show you the move. So the first move, basically what it does is Amaterasu. It's lightning. It shows your Susanoo, your full Susanoo, and it's really OP. So what the second move does. Here, let me get a mission so I can tell you guys. Let me go very quickly. They're very close, so that's very nice. So what this move does, it's basically if someone is close to you and you use it, it drags them and it does an Amaterasu. And it's really OP. So the next move is a counter. This, look, I'm gonna let him hit me. Come on. And basically it summons a meteor and then the meteor hits him if he hits you. Meanwhile the counter stayed on. Let me just quickly kill this guy. Shine! Boom. Okay, so now we're gonna showcase the. No wait, look at the stats. So the stats are 2,800 chi, 2,700 nin, 3,000 taijutsu, and 2,700 XP. Now we will finally look at the last one. So the last one is the ten tails. It's better if you combine the ten tails with like some other stuff because that's really OP. So first the ten tails, it has that thing that Tengoku and Sengoku has with the punches, but it doesn't do the little orbs. It does like these, and it looks way cooler in my opinion. So now this is not Genkai. This is form. If you look here, this is a form. It's a mode. So first we're gonna showcase the Q spec. So what the Q spec does, it makes this giant thing, and then it summons a giant orbs. And if your stats are maxed to the max, like mine, that's 7,000 or something, and that's really OP. Now let's see the C spec. It basically it's like Tengoku copied this from Ten Tails, but it basically summons orbs and they do a ton of damage if you land them all. Like they're so broken and OP. And those are all because it only has 2 moves because it's a form. So that's why I say it's better to combine it with other stuff, but it's really broken. And look at the stats: 2,800 chi, 2,800 nin, 3,200 taijutsu, and 2,800 health. You can also fly with this, which I really like. So yeah, those are all of them. So now we end the video. If this was helpful to you, please let me know. And I will see you guys later.